Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magic of Venus, our weekly show where we dive consciously into the future of Aquarian age relationships, giving you the weekly Venus magic love forecast and going over each of the zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and wherever you have energies of the week. And we're going to give you your love reading for the week. I am Jaigobind, and this is Chandra Sangat, and this is your Channel for Grace.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are here every week doing the show and excited for a whole new show. How are you guys doing? How are you, Chandra?
I'm good. I'm excited. The energy has definitely been lighter after the morning. The morning time was a little bit intense. I think that right after the eclipse, it was really hard for everybody. I had several encounters with other humans and they were not so friendly. So we'll just leave it at that.
I know.
Like everybody was losing their shit is what I'm trying to say.
Dude.
And it's okay. I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, we just had an eclipse, so whatever.
I know, man. I had a few encounters myself out there in the world, out there in the wild. I don't know why my screen's going crazy.
Exactly.
Why is my screen doing this?
Oh, the background?
Yeah, it's like coming in and out.
Super weird.
Coming in and out, coming in and out. Coming in and out, coming in and out.
Coming in and out.
So, hello, everyone. I'll try to fix it in a minute. But for now, I want to welcome everyone in. Thank you, Michelle, for being here. Veronica, welcome in. Jarlene, welcome. Traylene, welcome. Exactly. Because it ain't no party like a full moon, super moon, lunar eclipse party. That's amazing. Nelvin, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. So hello, Rebecca. So what we're going to talk about today is the energy of Venus for the week. There's pretty powerful things coming up. Hello, Valerie. There's a conjunction with Mercury we're going to talk about. There's a square to Neptune. There's Venus at the last degrees of Gemini. There's a trine to the moon Venus is going to make. So there's a lot this week. And it's really important because it is in between eclipses. So that is why this is very significant. Everything that we're going to talk about between now and the next eclipse, which is June 10th. So remember that in between time zone is wild. I mean, it is real. And this one is super wild because these eclipses are immutable signs. So it's immutable air and mutable fire. And there's a lot of interesting shifts and things going on. The retrogrades are coming. They've been arriving one by one. So this is a little bit intense, not gonna lie. We did want to make a few announcements before we dive into today's content. So would you like to announce your stuff first and then I'll announce mine?
Sure. And I was going to say that I've got everything ready so I can talk about the oil.
Okay, cool.
So I wanted to first thank everybody who has been supporting me and Julia with any donations to my PayPal, because we're using all of that, including all the mini readings that I'll be doing from now until however long it takes, to get the funds to get a diabetic alert dog for her. As many of you know, my daughter has type 1 diabetes, and it is of utmost importance that I have another responsible being in the home, as it is just me for now. And actually at night, it's a little bit scary. So it would be really nice to have this dog to basically wake me up when she's having a high or low, especially a low. But anyways, so yes, thank you to everybody who's already donated it, and I appreciate it. And I will put the link in the chat in a little bit. So that's my first announcement. And then the second announcement is that I have a really epic sale going on for all the human design readings, and you can find those on my website, chandrasangat.us. But I will also post the link directly to those readings in the chat in just a few seconds. And finally, the thing that Jai and I wanted to talk about is the oil of the week. So as you know, we had a workshop this past Sunday, and we talked a lot about the astrology and what's going on. We also released our Gemini and Taurus oils. So these are amazing, and you can find these on my Etsy site. But the oil of the week is cedar wood, and cedar wood is amazing for all of the things, especially for putting into your bath. And you can just put a few drops straight into your bath, or you can also put it in a jar with Epsom salt and like soak the Epsom salt, and I mean like a couple drops of it, but the Epsom salt will absorb the flavor of it, and you can use that, or you can diffuse it. I've been diffusing it for a couple of days. The beauty of it is that it is an oil that is associated with sort of a really grounding energy, and it's important to have that, especially right now with that really intense moon in Sagittarius, in the fire sign of Sagittarius, with the south node. So it's an oil for healing, it's an oil for grounding, it's an oil for balance. And I think that's really important because it's an oil for uplifting as well as it is grounding. So it's important to go from that Sag energy with the south node to Gemini, which is coming right up. But for this week, cedar has been my best friend. So there it is. And I'm going to put the link so you can find that right now into the chat. Boom.
Thank you for sharing that, Chandra. And the announcements that I have to make are my QHHT sessions are there. I'm calling them the Quantum Astral Healing Journeys, are now available for purchase. What this is basically a 3 to 5 hour meeting on Zoom. It is done remotely, and we have an interview. We talk about all the things that you want to manifest in your life. We go over all the questions that you have to your higher self, the things that you want answered, any issues that you have. And then we do the hypnosis session, and it's quantum healing hypnosis. And so we dive right into your subconscious mind. We do a past life regression, and we ask basically your higher self and the universe to bring you what you need to understand, what you need to hear, the most appropriate thing, so that you can open that door to healing. These sessions have been so powerful. I've been doing them this entire month, almost like one every single day. Thanks, Traylene, for saying that. And they're just so powerful. You don't know what to expect. But if you feel called, that's how I do it. Like, if you feel called intuitively, like there's a gut pull to do one of these sessions, I would highly recommend it. They are available starting to schedule in June. So that is one of the announcements. The other one is I'm doing a Memorial Day weekend sale. And so I have a lot of, basically all of my readings except the Quantum Astral Healing Journeys on sale. Just a quick little rundown. My readings that are usually 108 are now 75. My readings that are usually 113 are now 80. My composite chart reading is on sale for 130, usually 150. My deluxe astrology reading is 275. It's usually 333. My transit readings are usually 144. This is the current energies reading. Now they're 120. And then in my Etsy store, it's up to 50% off of the items that I have there. And I have just a few items, but they're really cool. The two items that I'm excited about are the zodiac necklaces and the moon goddess necklace. So if you're wanting to get something that you can wear astrologically or even with the moon energies, I highly recommend it, especially for women, for the moon goddess necklace, because the stones that I use for that necklace are balancing of the moon centers of the woman. So that is my little announcement. The sale runs through the end of May 31st. So you just have to schedule your meeting between now and then. The reading can be in June. You can schedule it something in June or whenever it's the next available date, but it just has to be scheduled by the end of the 31st of 2021. And those are going to be, the sale prices are going to run through that day. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back to regular price. So that's how you sign up for my sale, and make sure that you download your free moon astrology guide. There's a link in the description. This tells you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign, and it gets you on my email list, and that is the best way to stay connected. I send out a weekly moon magic report. This is an astrological forecast. People love this report. They always say that it brings them so much clarity and helps them prepare for the week. So I highly recommend that you sign up for that, and all that is free. And then also you can join our MeWe group, Channel for Grace, Starseed Soul Tribe, and follow my MeWe page at Channel for Grace, and follow me on Telegram at Channel for Grace. All right, boom. I am, yeah, that was a lot. I am going to, let me set up this thing. Chandra did put all the links to the things that she was talking about in the chat. So even if you're watching the replay, you can check what's going on in the chat, and the links, you'll see them in there. And I'm going to, let me turn this on real quick, share my screen.
Belinda's here. What's going on?
Hi, Belinda. How's it going? Hello, Cole. Welcome in. And we're going to talk about the astrology. The astrology. Once my computer decides it wants to connect. Oh, that's right. I need to connect to the Wi-Fi as well. All right, I can already feel Mercury retrograde coming. Damn, you guys.
It's coming. Oh boy, that's why I was thinking about that this morning. I had thought about that this morning because we had all kinds of things happen, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. Saturday it goes stopped. It goes from like cheek, and then starts going back, and that's gnarly.
Oh my God. Okay, so almost there. Let me switch the screen.
And then your cocoons on Saturday, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And then why is it unable to connect?
I'm just shuffling the cards. That's what the noise is that I'm making over here.
Oh, it didn't want to. Interesting. It doesn't want to connect to the. Well, you don't get a choice.
This ain't up to you.
It's not okay.
Oh, good
We'll
question.
just
My
see what
PayPal link.
happens.
Thank you so much for reminding me of that. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
thank
dun,
you,
dun, dun.
Michelle. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, that's a big deal. That diabetes service dog for my niece. 3282. Okay. And it should pop up any second now. You guys got to let me know when you see it. When you finally see it on the screen. So here's what we're going to talk about. There are a few items on the list. And then when we do the readings, when we go through each of the zodiac signs, I will tell you where these energies are happening in your chart. So the focus is Gemini. And of course, Gemini has been a theme for the entire year. So I've talked about Gemini energy before. Here's just more to add to it. Whether you like it, here it comes, whether you like it or not. So the first thing to talk about is that this month, what we're going to see is this month, God, this week, we're going to see.
Here we go, y'all.
Here we go,
12th
y'all.
house Gemini. With Mercury retrograding in Gemini.
No. So this week, what we're going to see up until next week is Venus going into the last degrees of Gemini. There she is right there. This is a big deal. So next week, I believe Thursday, she moves into Cancer. She officially moves into the sign of Cancer. So Venus at the last degrees is this it's a critical moment. It's the last intense energies of the sign. It can feel stressful because it's like it gets intensified energy, right? And because of, on top of it, all this Gemini energy that has been going on for, these eclipses, but, since the last year with the North Node in Gemini, Gemini has been a big, big theme for all of us. And even Venus went through an inferior conjunction last summer where she conjuncted the sun during one of her conjunctions. So we're like in between those conjunctions. The next one is in Capricorn, because those are every 9 months. So we just had one in Aries, and the next one is in Capricorn. So we're actually in between those energies. But either way, the themes that were going on in your life from last summer, I know what you did last summer, may be coming back up.
Oh, for reals, though.
May be coming back up. And that's this week where the energy intensifies because Venus is at the last degree. So that's the first thing. The other one is this is the chart for May 31st, but I'm just going to leave it here. But on the 28th, which is, what is that, tomorrow? Tomorrow, yep. We're going to see Venus exactly conjunct Mercury. I believe it's 24 degrees of Gemini. I'm not exactly sure. Doesn't really matter. This conjunction is actually really good that it's happening right before Mercury goes retrograde, because when Venus and Mercury come together, we find it easy to communicate in our relationships. We find it like there's a mental pleasure of communicating. It's pleasurable conversations. It's harmony. It's balance and love in our relationships. And because this is happening the day right before Mercury goes retrograde, this is a good kind of activation. So this is going to be a positive thing that's going to activate, for us at least, that desire to really be on the same page with people. That's a good thing. And then Mercury goes retrograde. And then Venus will trine the moon on Monday. And this is a trine that's important because, and this is the chart for that. Moon at 28 degrees of Aquarius, Venus at 28 degrees of Aquarius, and they are trining. These are two air signs. And a trine between the moon and Venus activates beautiful energies. This trine is significant because one, Venus is almost out. Both the moon and Venus are changing signs. She's getting ready to move into Cancer. And this kind of transit brings in love, tenderness, harmony, friendship. These two air signs also are going to make it more important. They're going to emphasize the importance of communicating, but not just communicating, but focusing on the future too, like moving forward and looking into the future. And then the other energy that we are experiencing is a square to Neptune. Although it was exact last week, we're still feeling the remnants of that from Mercury and Venus to Neptune. So you can see right there, they're almost exactly on the same degrees. And this is going to challenge our relationship. So at the same time as we feel this powerful sort of harmonious energy arriving, for some of us, it may feel more of a challenge. And I feel that the reason why this is a big deal is because some of us are, not living in our destiny, not riding that beautiful wave of the North Node that tells you to go towards the divine, that tells you to move towards your destiny. Some of us are riding that wave. For those of us, this is going to be harmonious. But for those of us riding the wave of being stuck in the past, being stuck in the illusions, like not understanding what's going on and not trying to find out and figure out your own answers and just letting yourself get like thrown from one end to the other of these crazy dualistic sort of paradigms that are like coming up in the world, it's going to be challenging. And so with Venus, it's going to stimulate these sort of emotional kind of fogged up energy mists that creates a consequence of being unable to see clearly and of being more prone to misjudging things and making misjudgments. And what this does is it fuels the tendency of self-deception and mental distortion. And because Gemini, it's a big deal. And with Mercury square Neptune, it creates a difficulty. It's like this, it's an overactive imagination that actually interferes with rational and logical processes of thought. Illusion, it's living in your own world. It's not being connected to reality. So you can see as Mercury retrogrades, he will square Neptune again. So this sort of energy of like, some people living in an illusion, they don't know what the hell's going on. They don't understand it. It's like they're living in their own world. That's going to be a really challenging transit for those people. And also this whole time, because Venus is transiting through Gemini, she's been transiting basically through the Orion constellation, which activates the knowledge, right? The desire for knowledge and truth. And that's what Gemini is all about. So that's the astrology for the week. And now we're going to do the readings for all the signs, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and anything else that you have in Gemini in your chart. And we are going to tell you where this is happening in your chart. So let me go back to the screen with me and Chandra. And there we are. Okay. So again, thank you guys for being here. I love this part. This is my favorite part of these readings, to be able to share with you the wisdom of the oracle and the cards that we use. So here we go. Chandra is going to pull a little card and tell us which sign is the going first.
Who is the first? Oh, you guys can see my little trackpad.
Oh, happy birthday, Belinda. Yay.
First, but certainly not least, Aquarius.
Ooh.
Aquarius.
I'm going to be using my Rebecca Campbell Starseed Oracle cards.
Ooh, the Starseed cards.
Yes. So, first of all, this energy for Aquarius. Oh, this is happening in your 5th house, Aquarius. So this is an activation of your creativity, your passion, all the things that you want to create, all the things that you want to manifest. The fifth house is also the house of romance. It is the house of children. So all of these things. So think about everything that I said about, the square to Neptune and the conjunction to Mercury. Is that desire for pleasurable conversation in terms of with the theme of what are your passions, what is your creativity, and this is also something that you've been experiencing and feeling for the last year. This isn't just now, but this is magnified during eclipse season.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Let me do one last shuffle. All right, let me do one more. All right, because I didn't want to make too much noise when you were talking earlier. All right.
Hey, Shannon. Welcome in. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, you guys.
There it is. That's right, guys. That is right. Okay, Aquarius. Beautiful. You got the Nightingale spirit, and the Nightingale spirit is about love is all around. Ooh, I like how you can see the stars.
Ooh.
Because it's doing that
the green screen thing. Yeah.
That's epic. Okay, so for Aquarius right now, the thing is this. It might not seem like it because it's been intense. Saturn is now retrograding in your sign, and it's like it already kind of pummeled through, and now you're just like reliving it. So that's a lot. And what that means for you is it's a reminder to look at every little thing. And it's so funny because what's popping up right now for me is my moon is in Aquarius, so it's been gnarly for me too, with Saturn there. But this morning, I started doing this Abraham thing where Esther talks about, well, Abraham talks about going around your house and saying, "You're my favorite crystal. You're my favorite crystal. You're my favorite plant. You're my favorite plant. You're my favorite cloud. You're my favorite stone on the pathway." And that's what it is, Aquarius. Like, just do that. Remember that love is all around. When you tap into that, then you're going to tap into the North Node Gemini energy, and it's all good. And all of that gnarliness that you've been experiencing so far is going to go away, and it's just going to feel amazing. So,
and it's going to be the moon in Aquarius that is going to be making that trine to Venus. So that's going to feel really good on Monday. You get the card, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. I love that because because that's very fifth housey. Because letting God in is the Leo energy. Leo represents like the rules the sun, and a lot of cultures we like Heine away, like the eagle flies to the sun, and you have this symbolism where the sun represents God. And so let God in. I love that. Allow that energy, like loosen your grip. It's true, because you can't be creative and you can't be in that passionate, sacred space when you're too uptight. So it's important.
Yeah, there you go. Love is all around. All right. And let's see who's the next. Very nice. Very nice. Who is it? Who was in the back? Ooh, the other A, Aries.
Ooh, there we go. Here we are. All right. So Aries, the energies that I talked about are activating your third house of communication and your expression, self-expression, expressing your truth. This is Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So what are you communicating? This is going to be a difficult transit for you, not gonna lie. There's a lot of, so the North Node is in your third house. Everything is in your third house, and the retrogrades. So communication may be a challenge. Yeah, poop. Communication is going to be a challenge, but remember, there's also trines here. And remember that if you've been doing the work, you will know what to do in the moment when you feel challenged about communication. So I think that's, I think it's fine. I don't think this is a bad thing. I do feel like we need to be careful. We need to take care of ourselves in this area. of our life. But at the same time, we also need to, live life and keep having fun. Like, don't let, challenging transits get in the way of you having fun and living life, and being happy.
Yep. 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 All right, Aries, you've got Dove Spirit. Dove Spirit says, be peace. Just be peace. So I feel like this.
I love that. That's perfect.
This is perfect because
yes.
it is
I feel it.
exactly, that's the thing. That's how you know when you're challenged, just be peace. That's it. It's really simple. And that's what Aries wants. Aries wants the one word answer. So there's two
There
words.
you go.
Okay, there you go.
And then you get, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So there's a uniqueness.
That's true, Aries.
There's a uniqueness that needs to be experienced, and it can be also can be because in communication, if you communicate a certain way and people don't understand you, but that's your truth, then you need to stay in your truth no matter what people think.
This is very true for Aries.
Yeah.
Very true.
Cool.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, Cole.
And Pisces.
All right. Yeah, and my birthday is next week on June 3rd.
Look at all these Geminis up now.
I know. Pisces, this energy is happening in the 4th. So home, family, the theme of, gathering with the people that you love. Communication and family may be challenging these next 2 weeks and during this Mercury retrograde and during the next eclipse. But remember that the retrogrades also bring in revelations, reflections. You get to slow down, and the truth is that even though it can bring a challenge, it's slowing down and being like, okay, what do I want to say? Like this. That's the thing that I'll say to everyone. Take your time. Don't just blurt things out. Take your time. So, especially for you Pisces in the house of the home.
Yes. Take your time.
I like my lion hair today. I like my Leo moon hair. Now I know why I have a mane.
Why you have, oh, I get it. Yeah. Pig spirit.
Yeah.
Use your mind wisely. This is really cute. This is so perfect for Pisces. And it's saying, yeah, just be cute, be gentle, be kind, be yourself, but be wise. Because you are. I mean, come on. You're like the 12th house. You're the 12th sign. You're the wisest of the wise men. And so use that ability to your benefit and to help everyone else too in the home, in the area of home.
And also Pisces, this means that Venus and Mercury are also squaring your energy. So because they're going to be squaring Neptune, and Neptune is either on your sun, your moon, your Venus, or your rising, or maybe on a different planet. But especially with Pisces rising, Neptune is transiting your first house, which means that for a long time, it's almost like you have this, there is a fog, but there also sometimes the clarity comes about who you are. Like, do you know who you are? Do you know what what's your identity? I didn't think about that, but Pisces does have Neptune transiting there first. That's a lot. And the squares are going to be hitting, that first house of self-identity. So here's the perfect card for you. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Yes.
Boom.
Self-care, 100% Pisces. That is the most amazing thing. So for you, I would highly recommend that cedarwood oil or any other oils, essential oils, diffusing them, like in your bathtub, making teas with them, like all of that. For sure, Pisces. You will love that. That's what I got.
Yeah, that's nice. That I super felt that for Pisces. Okay. What is it? Who is it? Sagittarius. What are you laughing about?
because of Shannon.
Oh,
She's
the
laughing at the
lion's
lion's mane.
mane. As we go to Sagittarius, the full moon and fire that we just had.
Oh my God. Okay. Which trines Leo energy, by the way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius. This is the seventh house. Okay, so maybe it's going to be challenging in your relationships, the communication factor. It's going to be a challenge. And plus you've got the south node on you. So this is about, again, taking the time, especially partnerships, business partnerships, any kind of relationships in general, to say what you want to say, but say it with finesse. Like take your time to express yourself. Don't just like jump to conclusions. And also know that things may not be as clear as you thought. So find the clarity before you say anything, before you express yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you've got one of the coolest cards in the deck, Scarab Beetle Spirit.
Oh, wow.
And I say that just because of look at all the red and stuff. I mean, that's super Sag.
Yeah.
But
wow.
The red scarab beetle. Well, first of all, the scarab beetle is an epic creature. It's,
it's sacred
been
in
our
Egypt.
Cultures forever. Yeah. And it's about magic. And this card says magic works through you. So
Wow.
Sag, it's a reminder that yes, the South Node is transiting all of this stuff, but that's why it's so magical, because it's reminding us of our past lives. It's reminding us of our connection to God. It's reminding us of how epic each of us are, and especially you, because here you are with this transit happening in your sign of the South Node in Sag. So with all of the energy in Gemini, it's saying transmute that, like almost like the phoenix rising, transmute that and use it for good, and use the magic in your relationships this week.
Wow. And then from here you get the messenger, which literally looks like Archangel Michael. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So on the other end of the spectrum, you've got the North Node in Gemini. To me, this is the card of right now, the North Node on Aldebaran in Gemini. And it says Sirius energy, like the Sirius star system. There is a beautiful transit that's coming up. It's in my Stargates book. For anyone that's interested, that book is half off on my Etsy shop. It's an ebook. But on right after the next eclipse, the moon and Venus are going to make a conjunction. It's one of the 5 conjunctions that Venus and the moon make with a crescent moon during the remembering and embodiment phase. She's like, reeling it in. She's like integrating it. And they're going to be in Cancer, conjuncting in Cancer on the Sirius star system. So there's that coming up for relationships. It's going to be a really beautiful day. But what I see here is that like there's a message that's here for you, and you're receiving it. I feel just open your hands, open your heart to receive the message that's coming for you through this. It's going to be a powerful and intense retrograde, but it's also going to be really like reflective and bring you a lot of insight. That's what I got.
Love it. All right. Who's it going to be? Everybody wanted to come out. All right. Here we go. Libra. Yes.
I'm over these spiders, yo.
You're almost done, dude. You know what, though? I have seen a lot of spiders here, too. So I didn't have too many spiders at my last place, but at this place I've seen a lot, which is interesting because it's a cool energy. It's the spider energy is about weaving the web of delight.
Yeah, except I don't want to die.
So
I'm just kidding.
What?
Get bit.
No, it's not about death. Come on.
Just kidding, dude. But
it's about weaving the web. So we are totally doing that right now. That's
dude,
why
that's
we're both
true.
seeing
And
spiders.
the spider, like, okay, I'm sitting here and the spider is like coming down from the ceiling, like lowering herself down to my desk.
That's pretty awesome. That's awesome.
During the Sag reading.
It's like, here I am. Here I am.
Okay, so who did we get?
Like Charlotte.
Who did we get?
We got Libra, the best sign.
Libra? It's because I didn't see it because I wasn't paying attention. I'm
It's
just
all
kidding.
good. We got
So
Libra.
here we go, Libra. Libra, okay, this is the ninth house for Libra. So it's
Mm.
interesting because the ninth house is ruled by Sag, and that energy is about expansion, seeking more knowledge, exploring new things. It's also the sign of the teacher, the spiritual teacher. And
Mm.
this Gemini energy in your ninth house is really calling you to integrate, like spiritually, all of your experiences. It's really powerful, especially for Libra rising. This means that this house is opening up a powerful door, and you've been seeing things, but now that Mercury goes retrograde, it's more potent. It's gonna be more potent to come through. I found a black widow in this room when I moved in. That was not fun.
OMG.
That was not fun. Anyways,
Wowzer.
yeah.
Okay.
But that is basically what this energy is activating for Libra, is the
Mm.
integration of the spiritual shifts and the spiritual visions and the spiritual expansion that they've been experiencing. And then you're going to
Get ready
see.
for the readings, y'all, from Chandra Sangat.
Yeah, there you go, because she's a Libra. And it's the reflection of it. It's like time to okay, now give me the answers.
Oh,
Now tell me what. Now tell me
I
what.
like that.
Yeah, like, okay, Mercury went direct, and he's like, okay, now I need to backtrack and go back and revisit.
Mm.
That's what I got.
My Aries rising really liked it. I was like, direct. All right, what do we got for you, Libra? Ooh, yes. Skunk spirit, know your worth. You know what this is about? Okay, I'll tell you right now what this is about. This is about all of us that are on the path, the ones that got on the ship when we weren't sure if we should get on the ship, but we did it anyway because we had a really good gut feeling about it. And now it's about knowing your worth in that space, because as you begin to share with the energy of Gemini, as you begin to share the truth and uncover the truth, you have to know that you are right. Your intuition is always right. So trust that. Boom.
Oh my God, I love it. You get the Earth School card, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. What? That's exactly the ninth house. Damn.
That's amazing.
Earth School.
Oh, I'm totally channeling my friend who's a Libra rising.
Ooh.
That's hilarious. She used to say it like that. That's amazing.
Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna have to tell her to watch this.
Okay,
All
who's
right,
next?
who's next? Who's next? And we have Cancer.
Yay. Okay, Cancer. Here we go. Valerie says she's also a Libra rising. Okay, so Cancer.
Oh, that's right, Valerie. Yay.
All right, Cancer. Okay, so this is happening in your 12th house. This is whoa. So
okay, whoa.
well, this is like a reading for me too, because the way my chart works,
Yeah.
this is in my 12th house. So I'm like, okay.
We know.
So what's been happening is, for this 12th house, is that there is this I just had this image of like, you're like leaning out of like a window or something, but it's like what's out there is the universe. And you're like looking around, and it's like everything, and it's so expansive, and it's like they're all available for you to receive. So it's been super overwhelming, because everything's coming in, and it's been difficult to find the time to decipher, to find the time to like understand it and put it together and like make sense of it, because there's so much happening and there's so much changing. Your duality, Cancer, of North Node, South Node, where the most change is happening in your life is the 12th house and the 6th house. So it's your day-to-day life, your schedule, like basically your daily life versus your spiritual life. It's like the divine versus the earth, the earthly. And this duality is like the changes are very physical for you in that way. They're spiritual and physical at the same time, and so it's overwhelming. But when Mercury goes retrograde, I feel for this energy that the answers will come. You'll understand. You'll finally understand why it's happening. That's why I love that.
It will be revealed.
Yes.
I mean, I feel that actually really intensely for the collective as a whole,
I do
but
too.
especially for the 12th house transit. It
Yes.
is
Yeah.
legit epic psychicness. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Ooh.
Oh wait, you didn't do a card. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I thought you
yeah,
were
yeah,
picking a
yeah.
name.
No.
Fucking
Check
out
it
of it.
out. Check it out
Dude.
now. Elephant spirit. And check out what it says. Learn from the past. Learn
Interesting.
from the past. This is totally Mercury going retrograde and revisiting everything that
Yeah.
you have experienced.
I love that.
Because that's the 12th house, right? So then, and the nodes. So you're revisiting the daily life. I think it's that really beautiful. So it's going to retrograde in Gemini, which is going to revisit a lot of the things that the South Node has also seen. Because we had all this energy going
in your
through there,
daily
because
life.
it's revisiting everything that the North Node went through.
It's your
and
life
so it's
on a
revisiting
daily
everything,
basis.
and it's about really take the time, which it doesn't matter because you're gonna do it anyway. Mercury's going there, but it's allow yourself to learn and remember. Allow yourself to remember, and this is like a way deeper remembering than like what you did 3 weeks ago. This is like allow yourself to remember the past, because 12th house, that's the most divine, the most spiritual. So there you go. Remember your past lives. Get a QHHT session.
The Golden Children is the card that you get. This is about the inner child. This is about tenderness, innocence, and the rare gifts. And I feel like this is a little bit for you, inner child healing. And look at that portal.
Man, that's
the 12th house portal. That's what I was talking about. You're standing at the edge of that door and it's like, what is going on? Look at the sun in the back.
Oh,
this is
like, whoa.
Yeah, this is intense. That's
but
exactly
really beautiful. It's powerful. So what it is it's extremely powerful, but it's so gentle at the same time, because the 12th house is subtle. It's very subtle. So the energy for you, this 12th house transit is going to be really, really deep. I super feel the inner child healing going on. I mean,
no, that's powerful.
We're all, I mean, what? Like, we're all going to be living together again?
Dude.
Like,
I
what?
know. Crazy.
Like, who? What?
Okay.
What's going on?
So here we go.
Okay.
All right. Boom. Who's next?
And then we're going to have a bunch of lives together, which is going to be great. Taurus.
All right, Taurus. Here we go. So this energy for you is happening in your second house, which is actually is your house, because you are the house of Taurus.
Your house. Interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting because the second house is the house of finances, of value, self-esteem, what you value in general, how you value yourself, your own sense of self-worth, how grounded you are, how connected you are to your feminine side, or at least sensuality, Venus, the goddess, connecting to Mother Earth. All those things are related to this house, and this is where the North Node is. So there's a lot of focus here for you, Taurus. It's kind of exciting because now the next node in Taurus is going to be in your first house, and it's going to be like, okay, now you get to flourish. You get to like come alive next year. Man. Yeah. So it's going to be really fun for Taurus. And what this means for this week is in terms of communication, the revelations for you will come through when it, and it'll have to do with the themes that I just talked about. So it's like, how clear are you with what you want to manifest and what you're bringing in? And I would say that in terms of manifestation or the law of attraction, whatever energy you're putting out there, that's what you're bringing back. And this is very, very tangible because the second house is literally the house of like material possessions. So if you want more abundance, you're going to receive revelations, but also you're going to see, okay, where have I been putting my energy? Has it been working? Is, what's coming in now that I see Mercury go backwards and revisit everything that it just went through? That's what I got.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I really felt that one actually. And look at what you have. Look at what you have because Mercury's retrograding, right?
Yeah.
With Venus there. Koala spirit. First of all, let's just look at this.
Oh,
How epic
wow.
is that?
That's beautiful.
That's super cool. And this koala comes with the message that spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan for you, Taurus.
Wow.
So this transit of revisiting everything that you've been working on, did you put your money where your mouth is in the right place, is going to remind you that God will figure it out for you anyway, and it doesn't even matter. God has a plan.
I love that because this is very divine energy in your second house. This is divinity in your second house for sure.
Yeah.
And
so
from here, you get Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars.
Ooh.
This makes sense because Taurus is very earth energy, but if you're a star seed, sometimes when you're on earth, you feel like you're not home. I feel like some of you don't feel home.
Do I know that?
Yeah. You may not feel fully at home here, wherever it is in your life. You got to trust that like you have gifts that you came here to share. That's what being a starseed is all about. That's why I love doing the starseed readings, which are on sale, you guys. But I love doing the starseed readings because you get to understand yourself at a cosmic level. And when you understand where you come, you're like, oh, I'm supposed to share all these gifts here on this planet, on the earth. And then you start living in your purpose, in your starseed mission, because you know what your gifts are and you know how to just keep being in your sense of self. So I think that's beautiful. If you feel homesick, Taurus, know that you can be home wherever. You just have to know, you have to be, the way you can be home is like if you know who you are inside. For me, that's how it works. And I love that. But yes, that's what I got.
When you learn who you are, you can be home anywhere.
Exactly.
Because you're home inside of you. So.
Yes.
Yes. All right. What do we got next? Oh, who is this? Virgo.
All right. Virgo. So for Virgo, this is your 10th house. Whatever, this is cool. I am really glad we did what we did today with you know who.
Yeah.
So because this Mercury retrograde, because here's the thing.
Let's get it on.
Here's the thing. Virgo, your 10th house is the house of career and life path. Oh my God, I just love this transit for Virgo because you're focusing so much of your energy on how you are showing up in the world publicly. That's the 10th house. How you are showing up publicly in the world. And the more you focus there, the more you are aligning yourself with that North Node in Gemini, which is like, this is it. This is this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to speak about it. I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to share it out. I'm here to teach. That's Virgo in the 10th. I mean,
that's
Virgo
interesting. My Venus is
in
Virgo.
Interesting. But you're here to teach, especially Virgo rising. And you're teaching, you're sharing your gifts. And you've also received a lot of information as to whether you're doing that or whether you're not quite on the path. And now with the Mercury retrograde, although it may be challenging communication wise and technology wise in your 10th house, you're also going to receive that information, that revelation, the answers that you were looking for. There you go.
I'm really enjoying this Gemini thing going on. We got going on right here.
It is cool.
So let's see. I didn't look at the card. Ooh, Peacock Spirit.
Nice.
Let it shine. Let it shine, y'all. Whoa, look at how cool it looks with the green screen effect. Let it shine. Okay, so first of all, look at this epic earthy energy. Get ready to make the Monet by expressing yourself in your life path. Express yourself, let it shine, be you, do the thing that you do best, and then you'll get to that beautiful. I mean, everyone will see how bright and beautiful you are and have always been all along, because you are, Virgo. You're amazing.
Look at this. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You know what that's the North Node right there.
Boom.
That's the North Node on Aldebaran, which is the eye of the bull, which is also the eye of Horus. The all-seeing eye of Horus. The North Node is saying, keep up the work. You are protected. You are safe. You can trust your intuition. You can move forward. You are the revelations. This is it. Like revelations from the eye of Horus, which is in the Egyptian is like the all-seeing eye. You know the symbol of the eye? Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's phenomenal. There you go. That's how you
Virgo.
do a 10th house transit.
So excited.
And that's how you do a 10th house transit. Ain't no party like a Scorpio party.
Baby! Here we go, Scorpio. Nada que ver. Okay, Scorpio.
Nada que ver.
In the 8th house. Karina used to say that. Nada que ver.
No.
Okay, Scorpio in the 8th house is not Scorpio in the 8th, but Scorpio, this transit is happening in your 8th house, but this is your house. So like
Your
Taurus,
house.
you're having a little bit of a self-initiation here. This is a lot of change in your life. This is new revelations. This is powerful transformation. This is rising like the phoenix energy, letting yourself surrender to the change, surrender to the transformation, and the revelations as to why you've had tower moments in your life this last year are going to come through. And eclipse season is going to activate you, and you'll be able to like let go, because the 8th house is about release. It's like, just let it go. Let it go.
Which you are very good at.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Oh my God. We just did that during the Scorpio party.
That's right. Scorpio party. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. First of all, how cute is this cutesy wootsy little rabbit? Oh, just a baby boy. And look at the little babies. But Rabbit Spirit says now is a lucky time for you, Scorpio.
Oh.
Now is a lucky time. Why? Because it's your house.
Because it's the North Node. And it's the North Node.
You already know how to do this. So, like, do the damn thing.
I'm still shuffling.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hold on, it's coming. Horon, Horon.
Horon. Oh, Horon is back.
Horon.
Go. So Disney.
You're not alone.
Oh.
does that mean? Isolation, physical connection, community. You're not alone.
Are you an alien?
You're not alone. You're not alone in this transition. You're not alone in this shift. You're not alone as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life. I realize there's nothing left because I've been. Even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never seen a man that didn't deserve it. You know that's unheard of. You better watch. What does it go? You better watch how you're talking or where you're walking, because you and your homies might be lying in chalk. But anyways,
homies might be lying in chalk. Damn.
As you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you're not alone, Scorpio.
But I was gonna say, look at how beautiful the card is if you show it again, because it is the North Node and the South Node.
I don't want
to do it. But it's also Gemini. It's Gemini. It's the North Node in Gemini, and it's the North and South Node. Look at it, one's white and one's like blue.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's
Dude,
epic.
It's all of that. It's all of that. Scorpio, ain't no party like a Scorpio party.
Baby! Boom shakalaka. Hello, Sheila. Welcome in.
Gee, so gangsta, said somebody. Dude, why though? It's because we grew up in LA and those are the friends we had. So there you go. That was me.
You're all over
bumping
the place
that song.
You were all over the place with your reading sing-along.
I know, right? We went from Frozen to freaking Gangster's Paradise.
Oh, man. Okay.
That was us, like bumping that at midnight, speeding on the 101, trying to get home.
Dang, it says your internet connection is unstable. Hang on, let me switch it.
Boop.
Give me a second. Are we back? I think we may be back. I think we might be back.
I think we might be good. I think we that was a lot of Scorpio party.
We broke the system.
The other times we're like, all right, move on.
We broke the system.
Scorpio got extra time.
Let's go. All right, who's next?
Check it out. Check it out, yo.
Capricorn?
Capricorn.
All right. All right, Capricorn. Here we go. 6th house. So you, just like Cancer, are dealing with the 6th, 12th house duality. So the North Node in the 6th, your focus is supposed to be on your daily life, on your daily schedule, on the things that are important for you right now in this moment that can keep you right here, focused and present. That is what you need to do. Because if you don't, you'll get lost in that world of illusion with the square to Neptune, and you won't know what to do with your life in this moment. You won't know what actions to take. So it's important for you to find that clarity in your everyday life.
Okay, so it's about the details and the logistics of the details. And the card that you got is Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. I think this comes out for Capricorn because Capricorn's probably like, what's the purpose of a butterfly? Like, how is it going to help my life be better, and how will it help me keep my shit together? But butterfly, that's that square to Neptune. It's like, dude, just like enjoy the beauty of the butterfly. That's the purpose of the butterfly. Transformation is beautiful. So enjoy that. Enjoy the transformation that you have undergone and are now reviewing in your 6th house. Enjoy the things that you have manifested into your day-to-day life because they're beautiful. They're amazing.
Dude, Look at this. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to
Here we go
carry.
again.
Let it go. Let it go. But look at her. That's Virgo and like that's Virgo, the virgin in her purity, like just relaxed, not stressed out. That's the 6th house.
That's really nice. I'm gonna go do that.
Me too. So it's not like don't no anxiety, Capricorn. Don't get anxious.
No, that's it. It's about enjoying the beauty of what you've manifested. Just witness it. That's Gemini. What's doing right now is turning back around and just kind of like turning around and looking and seeing like, oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. Like I did that and I did that and I did that and I did that, because that's very Virgo, right? I did that with my hands right here, right in front of me. So there you go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Two more. Who's it gonna be?
Doesn't matter. The 2 best signs are last.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Gemini.
All right. So for Gemini, so this is your first house. So this is going to be gnarly, I think, a little bit for Gemini. You may feel a little bit like confused. You may feel like, okay, there's just a little too much going on, and don't run around like a chicken with your head cut off. Because I've kind of been doing that, and it's not going to feel good.
Just tone it down like a tiny bit.
And slow down. Just slow down. Give yourself the time to process. Try not to get frustrated if things don't work out, the way that you like want them to work out. And just ride that wave, baby. Ride that wave.
Ride it out. I think Gemini has gotten this card before.
Oh, wow.
It's the unicorn card.
Freedom.
Actually, it's horse spirit. Freedom is yours. It's like, yeah, you know what? Like
it's the North Node. Like in your first house.
Just go do the damn thing, Gemini. Just go beat like this beautiful epic horse with the like teal tattoo on its face.
Face painting. Cool. And look at this.
Do that.
You get the void. Stop, embrace winter and the great cosmic womb. Dude, that looks... This is intense. This looks like the galactic center. But it's like the void of nothingness and everything. All in one. The great cosmic womb. Embrace the shifts. Embrace the nothingness and embrace the everything. All the changes that are going on. Because this is powerful for Gemini. This transit with the North Node, you are in your element right now. You're trust me, you're in your element right now, and it's not going to feel the same once the North Node moves into Taurus. This is epic because these Gemini degrees, especially according to the Leo King, are the divine. The ones right now that the North Node is in, right? 9 degrees of Aldebaran. It's going to move into the Pleiades next. Like Gemini has some epic energy connected to it, the degrees. And all of this feels amazing. So enjoy the rest of the year, because that after this year in January, it's going to change. Yeah. There you go.
Wait, it changes in January?
The nodes. Yeah. January 18th or something like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Here we go, Leo.
Interesting. Leo.
All right, Leo, 11th house of friends, sharing your gifts with the world. So you've been expanding your networks. You have been focusing on your friends. You've been focusing on your just growing and sharing. And that's been your inspiration. Like, how do I share more? How do I give what I came to give? How do I shine my light, as bright as I can into this beautiful world? How do I communicate about it? How do I teach about what's in my heart space? And this is the Leo King too. because he is a Leo rising.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's super on
That's
point.
so what he's going through too. Yeah. So you've been sharing, you've been expanding, you've been growing. You feel like you're in your element too because you're teaching about it. And this is something that's really important for you, is to share what's in your heart space, especially Leo rising. And that's what I got.
That's funny, Shannon. My dog is also a Gemini and she's also sleeping. But that is very interesting. You got Leo. You got boom, dolphin spirit.
Oh, wow.
First of all, like how perfect is dolphin for the 11th house, right? And then
Yeah,
how
yeah,
perfect is dolphin for Gemini.
yeah,
And how
yeah.
perfect is this message, because it says this and that are true. That's
Whoa.
if there were not a more Gemini message.
And it's so, okay, so the
Right?
dolphin also brings up the Sirius starseeds. This is also a message for Sirius starseeds and Pleiadian starseeds. I
Yes.
feel
Yes.
Pleiadian and Sirius energy. Very playful, loving, healing, like just heal with your presence. Oh God, it's so Leo. And the 5th house, which is ruled by Leo. Look at this card, okay? You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries, but it says you got the love. And that is what I feel so strongly, an important message
Leo.
for Leo. You got the love. Yeah. So like shine your light, shine your heart out. Just be in that sacred space. Oh my God, I love it.
What a cool time for Leo to have
Yeah.
the North Node in
Yeah.
Gemini,
Yeah.
because this is totally about them
Step up.
shining their light
Yeah. Their
for the
gifts, sharing
rest of
their
us to
gifts.
see. Yes, this is what we have been saying for a long time about Leo, is we need you. We need you to shine your light. That's what all of this is asking you to do. The North Node in Gemini is saying, please, please, please be more Leo.
Yeah. I love it.
So there you go.
Beautiful. Thank you, everyone, so freaking much for joining us tonight. I'll be back tomorrow to do mini readings at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want a mini reading, astrology or tarot and oracle, please come on by and enjoy the show. But after that, we won't be live until next week for the magic of Venus.
Burn nice. And I will be live again a couple of times, but you'll catch me. So if you follow me, let me actually just put in a couple happy face emojis,
Do it.
and then you can follow me on here. So
Hey,
then
Kim. Hey,
when
Jill.
you subscribe to my channel
If someone,
and you hit the notifications, then
there you go.
you
Follow
can
Chandra
catch me.
Sangat. And if someone would like to volunteer to put the timestamps for all the signs under the video in the comments, that would be amazing. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Make sure to check out our sales and stuff. Links are in the description of the video. All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Thanks, guys.